Hi guys, so it's me, Carrie. Thought I would do a little video blog post review for you guys. I got a small little reflector from Photojojo.com, and I was trying to figure out how to write about it, and then, do I take photos of it to tell you guys about it? But taking photos of reflectors just seems kind of stupid. So I thought I'd make a little video blog about this little guy right here. So again, it's from Photojojo. The blog post has the link in it, and basically, they sent me this little reflector to ask me what I thought. And I actually do kind of dabble in iPhone photography, and I think that from what I gathered, this is kind of meant for a small pocket reflector for people who are really into their iPhone and doing photography on their iPhone. Some of you guys might know, you might have seen on my Facebook that I got a little, one of those little 3-in-1 fancy lenses for my iPhone. And then what I did is I got a special little case for it that, opens and closes so I can slide my lens on there. So I am kind of into the iPhone thing, but not really. And what I ended up using this for was not my iPhone at all, but I ended up using it for real photo shoots. When I'm at a wedding, even though I have my reflector in my car, it's still a huge round thing, and I end up really not taking it out because it's so big, and you always have to have somebody else carry it. Sometimes, as a photographer, we don't always have the luxury of having like an intern or a second shooter with us, so you end up pulling out a stand and hooking up your reflector to that, and then having to hold it, and then having to weight it down, and ends up being this whole big chore. So I end up not using my reflector very often. But this little guy, I'm gonna unzip it for you. I actually really like to take it out. Oh, woo! So it kind of pops right open. As you can see, it's super small. I'm actually reflecting a little bit of light kind of all over my room here, but it just has a white side and a silver side, which are the two colors that I find that I use the most. I don't use a lot of gold reflectors because I actually prefer to shoot cool, and I don't think it's a preference really as much as kind of the way I see the world is in cooler light, so silver really works for me. And even though this guy is really small, it's perfect for, as you can see as I'm showing you right here, I'm catching a little bit of window light, which is kind of funny because my whole window is actually really, really shaded, so there's no direct sunlight in this room ever. But it's enough to actually light up the other side of my face, which is usually the most important thing that we're kind of working on with reflectors, is face lighting. You can see how the white is a nice, soft, light color, but the silver will actually catch the sunlight quite a bit more. And I would actually recommend this to any photographer who's looking for a very, very simple reflector. This is something that it's so small and light, you could easily attach this little pack to your camera bag, throw it in there, and you pull this out when you need a really quick reflector, just something to, even out lighting and do this. But the nice thing is that you could hold your camera in this hand and still hold your reflector and kind of point it and place it. For a little thing, it's pretty powerful. And I haven't ever seen any small reflectors. The only things I see are big circles that are usually about this big, which you can't hold and shoot and aim at the same time. Or those big rectangular ones, and I hate those. Those are a pain to carry around. They're also a pain to close. This thing, nicely just kind of wraps right up, and you can just slide it back into the case. But like I said, I really do like this feature. Woo! Just for fun. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is just Photojojo in general. If you guys aren't familiar with the website, it's really something that I've recommended before on the blog as like a great place to find gifts for photographers. They have lots of little iPhone doodads and those camera lens mugs and just kind of all these fun little things. They have a bamboo case, or they did have one that I just never got, and I should have. A little bamboo case that's like a solar powered thing that can charge up your iPhone. So they have lots of little doodads for photographers, kind of like, just fun little things. Some things are useful like this, some things are just toys. But this is really reasonably priced. I checked it out on their website. It's 15 bucks for this little reflector. Although big reflectors, if you purchase one on like Amazon, you can find them for, fairly cheap as well. But actually having the ability to just have something small and very, very portable is really important. the other thing I kind of wanted to say is that I've ordered stuff from Photojojo before just for myself, and I've always been impressed with their customer service. They do a really good job branding their company for photographers who are kind of looking at how to brand. I mean, Photojojo has a very, very distinct brand. They have kind of a routine, a workflow that they always do with everything. And one thing that they always do, if you've never ordered from them before, is they always put a little toy dinosaur in your package. So, you know, for you moms who have kids, every time you order something, your kid gets something too. So this is my little dinosaur that came with my reflector. But anyway, guys, I already recommended this to somebody in the Facebook group. I'll put a link to the Facebook group too in this blog post so you can check that out and join in our group. I've really appreciated a lot of the feedback that you guys have given me on the Facebook group, that it's a place that you're really enjoying. You find it's a place that it's really welcoming. But I recommended this to somebody already in the Facebook group, and they've already ordered it, and they're super excited about it. So, small reflector from Photojojo, awesome buy, do it. Highly recommend it. This will probably be my #1 reflector that I'm going to use from now on because it's so portable. It's so easy to just throw in my bag and use. I honestly couldn't even tell you where my big reflector actually is. Usually I used to store it in my car, and actually I think it might just be sitting in a pile of crap in my garage. That's how much I use it. So check these out. Tell Photojojo hi from me. Give them a heads up. Tell them where you found out about the reflector, and order some other fun stuff too. And then at Christmas time, because it is August and Hobby Lobby does already have their Christmas stuff out in the store, you can start making your Christmas list, and you can give the Photojojo website to your husband, and you can say, or wife. I know we have a few male readers here. You can give the website to your husband and say, I want all these things, because that's what I do. Is I always say, oh, when it's my birthday, buy me something from this store, because I always love their gadgets. But thanks for tuning in. Photojojo, thanks for sending this my way. I really love it. I'm excited to keep using it. And yeah, you guys go out and get one. So, bye.